Okay, I had an idea for basically a mockumentary that's kind of like The Office or Parks and Recreation, where it's about this guy. He's the inventor of hot shoes. And you're like, what's hot shoes? Well, it's explained in the show, but basically he invented a fad of a shoe called hot shoes that were shoes that stay hot, that warm your feet up. But the thing is that you had to plug them into an outlet at all times for them to work. Like they always have to be plugged into an outlet. And so he invented them, and they were like this crazy, like Snuggies or whatever the blanket thing was. And now the show is just about his life after hot shoes because they're not popular anymore.
So wait, hold on. So you have to have them plugged in the whole time. Does that mean you have to have like a extension cord with you and just like
I didn't even like imagine that far. I was thinking like it is like a 6-foot cord.
Oh, it comes with it. That's not bad.
It's part of the shoe.
It's part okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like in the back of the shoe, and then it's just a 6-foot cord that goes into the outlet, and it's for both shoes. Like each shoe have their own, and so you have to take up 2 outlets, and you can't move really at all. Like you have to take your feet out of the shoes in order to do it.
They're just getting like tied up and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you go outside though? You can't even. Is this like a slipper kind of deal?
That's why they were like a fad, like Snuggies, because it was like,
Okay, gotcha.
I'll wear it around the
I
house.
was just imagining like Nike like running shoes.
That's what they look like.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they look like tennis shoes, but you can only wear them in a stationary, like you're sitting at dinner, and also like you only have probably 2 outlets in the dining room.
Yeah.
So like 2 people can warm their hot shoes. And then the other problem was that they were flammable. They were highly flammable because it was rubber
Right.
soles.
Yeah, that's a bit of an oversight.
But yeah, it's not even about the hot shoes.
Right.
The hot shoes are like barely. It's more of like a, hey, you invented hot shoes, and then it cuts to like a testimony where he's like, yeah, I invented the hot shoes, and there's not even a joke there. Like that's literally just it. He's like, yeah, I did do that.
I'm thinking we need to invent hot shoes. That's the idea, really. I had an idea. It wasn't even an idea. I was just thinking the other day about that show, George Shrinks. Do you know George Shrinks?
I don't know.
Okay. I think it's a Canadian show. It's a cartoon about a kid who's like an inch tall, and his name is George Shrinks. So he's very small, but he also is like an inventor. And for some reason, I thought that the voice actor was the same voice actor as Jimmy Neutron. So then I started laughing, thinking about like a guy who has a stipulation in his contract where every character he plays has to be a boy genius. It's like The Rock with his like contract where he has to win every fight. You know?
Yeah. I think it would be even better if it's like a whole show of people that have things in their contracts that like are catch-22s. Like it's where he has to play a boy genius, but then someone else who's like always has to be the hero.
No, and then we have one guy who, you know, in the Freddie Mercury documentary, how they all had like things in their contract where the other band members had to have like equal screen time.
Yeah.
There's like a guy who has to have the same screen time as the main character, but he's like a side character. He doesn't even do anything. So the show just constantly cutting to him like in his apartment, just sitting there.
He has no lines. He has like
He
one
doesn't
line
do
per episode.
anything. He doesn't do anything the whole show. It just keeps cutting to him.
I had an idea for like a almost an infomercial, I guess, for Jesus Christ's brother, Bobo, who
Oh.
is like trying to become like a famous clown, but he keeps getting overshadowed by Jesus, like curing people and stuff like that.
Right.
And he's like trying to do his own side gig of like, hey everyone, look at what I can do. And they're like, yeah, that guy just walked on water. And he's just trying to do like he's just trying to bring a smile to people's face.
Damn.
And but I don't know.
Wait, does he have any powers
I
or anything? He's just a
no
normal clown.
no, but his name is Bobo Christ.